let me just go through how to get started and what you can do through our platform. The easiest place to start off is probably right on TADHack's website under developer resources. We have a link for online signups along with some simple videos. I'll go over most of what you need to know from these. And if you need some inspiration, maybe take a look at the virtual assistant demo or virtual receptionist demo. Our in-house programmers put together something that basically our CTO wanted a demo, and they got all excited about it and put this together. It's actually a really impressive demo where if you receive a call in and a text transcription gets texted to you and you text back and have a conversation with that person real time. On your side it's SMS, on their side it's voice. It took them about 48 hours, which is a testament to TADHack's normal time frame. And I think that they actually tweaked a little bit over the course of about a week for stability and stuff, but most of it was feature complete in 48 hours. So after you click the account link, the sign-up process is actually really simple. It's just an email address and password, and you'll be brought to the dashboard. Got to get on our marketing site. We apparently still have last year's intro up here in the portal, but all of the information there is still applicable. You'd want to create an application right in this page. The applications themselves will let you do a variety of things. There's two options here. One for a generic XML script that is not very flexible, but will allow you to test out sort of some of the functionality and what we can do. And then an external script URL, which will actually, on a phone call, we will request your web server and ask it what to do. So how do you tell us what to do? We go over here to our documentation page. You speak to us through a fairly simple XML dialect. Dial this number, this SIP account, answer the call, play back this WAV file, and you can play back a WAV file from remote, you can upload to us, intercept calls in progress, speak tag for text-to-speech, variety of other things. On the other side, for things that are transactional, there's our REST API. This covers, for example, seeing calls in progress, sending an SMS or MMS message, downloading call recordings that you might have recorded previously, and managing media files. If you want us to host it, you can upload files here, replace them, whatever you need to do there. We also have a WebRTC SDK. We haven't seen much uptake on this. A couple of contestants from last year, I think one team used it in Orlando, and just what you'd expect out of a WebRTC SDK. It connects to our service and starts a phone call. From there, you can do whatever your webhook tells us to do with it. Speak, forward, transfer, conference things together, whatever your imagination tells you. The last thing, and these are kind of beta, but I should probably bring them up. We have some SDKs available for a variety of different languages that'll get you off the ground running. Turn your REST API calls into a simple, method call within these languages. And I believe there's an XML builder and a way to even host the XML document in there. They're brand new. I know that our developers have signed off on them, but I don't think any of them have had to use it. So there may be some awkwardness there. There may be some issues that we haven't noticed in testing, or all hands are off. All bets are off. You never know what's going to be in there. They're here if you want to use them. If they end up being too much of a hassle, maybe you just abandon them, and we'll take defect reports on that. Lastly, how to contact us. And I think I'm running very short, probably because I don't have a PowerPoint to slow me down. The best way to contact us is probably going to be in Alan's actual matrix chat. I'm going to be in there and sort of milling about for the whole weekend, and probably for the next week leading up to there, at least, you know, during business hours. We're East Coast, so like 7 a.m. to like 6 or 7 p.m. is probably about when you'll see me there. And I figured that would probably be the best way to get in there, and I'll be available for advice and direct support, debugging, that sort of thing. If it hits your fancy and there's maybe a problem with a number and you don't, you know, or I'm busy and can't respond, there's a little chat box down here that goes straight to our support. We're going to have a fairly buffed team for the weekend because we know that the TADHack is going on and that we're not going to have anyone there in person, to provide frontline support. So these guys will be able to help you with most things as well, and at very least they'll be able to sort of proxy back to me if something happens and I'm, for whatever reason, not available in the matrix chat. I think that's about it for me. Sorry for throwing your timeline off, Alan.
No, that is perfect. And you covered all the pieces. People know how to contact you, to just go on the TADHack Orlando chat. The link is on the TADHack Orlando page. In fact, you can just see it there.
Right there.
TADHack Orlando chat, thank you so much. So you just click on that, sign up, and we'll be using that throughout. So that's the best way to be able to contact Joe. Chat is always the best way, and I'd recommend definitely going through Joe